Hey guys, today's video is a bit different to usual. Um, it was started off pretty alright. I did a 200 IQ trap, like usual. Someone in DBR knew what was going on. He was like, let me know if you get hit. I changed my name, left my guild to a stupid game, so it looked like I'd actually quit and had a leader returning. But this guy knew what it was. He's very smart in the game, and some guys do fall for it, and this turned really sour because a lot of people in this kingdom don't like me, especially some of the guys in HOD, just because I shielded from their double rally a few days ago, and they were really salty because they kept messaging me saying that I can cap the rally, I can beat them, and then when I shielded, they were fuming. They were absolutely steaming because they thought I was genuinely going to take a double rally. But anyway, here I'm doing the 200 IQ, wait for my leader to come back. One guy does send a march from far away, which is just like a tier 2 march with leader. As you can see, this guy comes in, as well as a bunch of other people, and I'm thinking, right, I've got no leader. I'll probably just like counter, if anything, because I do want to kill some tier 1 range still. Like, I've got 7.7 million that I want to die. And this guy sends a march. It's cavalry. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll change. And then it doesn't work. So I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'll just take it in infantry. And then I capped him anyway. And remember this guy's name. Remember his name. And I'm speeding the leader back here because I've still got the other march coming. And then he recalls. So I try to get my leader back in a random to get the other leader, but turns out no. And I sit here for a few minutes, and then I see the guy's shield drop just to my right, which you're about to see now. There's a few of them coming now, and there you go, it just dropped. So I'm like, okay, the rally's set, and the way I'm going to keep an eye on the rally is because it's probably a 5-minute, and I have a quest at the moment at 45 minutes and 15 seconds. So when it's down to about 40 minutes left and about 30 seconds is when it's about to come. But I'm thinking, like, I'll join back in my guild, so I start messaging my line group and all that, which I'm going to cut out the video now because of private messages and all that. So I'm going to speed up until I'm actually in the guild, which is right here. They let me in. I check on the rally that's going on to see how long it's got left and if there's anybody else running me. And there's two. One 5-minute one by HOD and one 10-minute by TGG. TGG guild is the guild that I capped. And then its HOD guy is really small, so I'm like, I fucking take this, like, any day. And then he cancels, gets a bigger guy to do it. And I'm thinking, like, okay, he's gonna rally me. If it's range or cavalry, I'm taking it because I'll just sit in a range formation and just take the losses, which I don't know how much it will be, but depends on the rally. But if it's infantry, I'm going to shield because I don't want it to go through to my tier 2, even if it's only like a 1.5 million, like tier 4 or 5 infantry rally. I feel like it would kill my tier 1, but it might not even get to my tier 2, but just in case, I'm going to shield anyway. And right here, I fast forwarded the video to where he switched leader, and I'm getting like some range reinforcements, just in case I do want to take the rally whether it's range or cavalry. So it's like 10 seconds left. I speed up this guy's march, because he has some tier 4 range, which is really nice. And it does get back in time, and here comes the rally. It's 1.5 million infantry, and I'm thinking, right, shit, they're not speeding yet. So I check the guy's gear, and then I check the familiars just to see what it is, and then he's already speeding up before I could do so. So I'm like, fuck this, I'm just gonna shield. Let him waste the carpets. And I could have went to a cavalry formation, but the main reason why I shielded is because I had a bunch of tracker rallies on me, and everybody in the kingdom was spamming my coordinates, and I've got some haters in there, so I knew that they would have loved it if they saw me burn. and I didn't want to go to cavalry because I took a lot more losses. And right here, what you're seeing is Sugar Icy, some guy who was one of the main guys that were crying about it, about me shielding. And there you can see I get a bunch of messages off the guy Cheap Alcohol um who was the guy I capped, and he's absolutely fuming. He sent like a full cavalry march at me, and when I capped him, he just started crying at me. He found his channel, so he will be watching this. If he comments, I'll pin it. So if you're watching this, mate, please comment. And he does give a message for all you guys watching. But anyway, here, Sugar Icy. This guy said cough cough pussy cough cough when I shielded. So I said post your coordinates, which he did. I come next to him, take off all my gear, and I say, right, solo me. And he doesn't. He sounds like a one troop. And that's it. And one thing that is crazy to me is that in my last video, I got hit off a guy called It Wasn't Me. Right there, as you can see in the chat. It wasn't me, him. And he was the guy who said don't be toxic in your videos, it's not a good look or whatever. I kept calling him out on some bullshit. And then we kind of like became cool a bit. He commented on my last video. I responded to him. We were all right. And then as soon as this starts happening again, he starts a tracker rally on me, spams all my coordinates, talks all the shit in the world about me, about my channel. It was about everything, and I'm like, mate, what you want about? Like, what are you doing? I thought we were cool, but I think he's still a bit mad. I don't think I recorded all of it because nothing was happening, so I did turn off my screen recorder. I might have some screenshots at the end, but I think he kept calling me weak or something, and I said that you soloed me and it did 50k damage or whatever. And here's the hit he sent. I don't know why he did one troop. I genuinely wasn't going to switch, like failing. I wasn't going to counter him. I wasn't going to put on any gear. I was in range as well at the moment, so I was like, mate, if you're going to do something, do it. Like, I will let you hit me. And he doesn't. And it's so ironic because he's just this guy who's always in like the kingdom chat calling me out, messaging me, and then he posts his coordinates in the kingdom chat for everybody to see. I'll go near him, take off my gear, and he does nothing. And I messaged him yesterday saying, mate, if you want to rally me, let me know. I'll take a range or cavalry if you want. No response, but I understand because it's kind of my advantage because I'm picking what he sends, so I understand why he wouldn't do that. And also yesterday, he kept posting in the kingdom chat, can somebody send me resources? And he kept trying to buy resources, and he was being all nice to me. It's so weird, this kingdom, man. It's so weird. I'm not salty at him. Like, people can do what they want. This is a completely different video to normal, just because of I don't know. It's just different. Like, I was doing 200 like you trap. I can't speak. And then a lot of the kingdom went mad at me. Some people in the guild DBR, by the way, which is Ryan's guild, also known as, oh, look at this actually. This is good. Let's pause this real quick. This is the guy I just capped with no leader. And he countered me, filled up not even half my infirms. And this is the message he has to say for everybody watching. He calls me weak when he just did that. I don't really see the correlation. I don't really see how it makes sense, how I'm weak when he did that much damage when I was leaderless, but it's a mystery really. But anyway, as I was saying, shout out to the guild DBR, which is Ryan's guild and Dakota Fisherman's guild. They're like a big tier 4 guild, always doing rallies. So if you are a tier 4 player, please, like, and you're looking for a guild, DBR's the one. They're in this new kingdom as well, so they get a lot of action. A lot of the guys in DBR were supporting me during all this in the kingdom chat. Not that I needed it or wanted it anyway, because at the end of the day, they're just people on a screen talking shit, so I don't really care. I get that every day in the comments, so I honestly couldn't give a fuck. And sorry if this is a bit of a different video because there's not like a bunch of music and all that, but yeah, I just had to show how fucking hilarious my day was, or my morning was actually. After all this, I ended up relocating away because they weren't doing anything. I shielded, and then I started editing this video, and when I shielded, Some guy in HOD called me a pussy, so I was like, okay, post your coordinates. Where are you? I'll come over, and you can hit me when I have no gear. And he didn't post his coordinates. He went quiet. Mate, it's so ironic. That guild HOD. I love him though, mate. They're giving me content. Like, how can I not love this? I'm smiling the entire time. But thank you all for watching, I guess. I don't know what this video is. I don't know what to make of it. It was just a really, um, really funny morning this morning. A lot of them they kept saying my comp in the guild and in the kingdom chat, and they were getting it wrong. They were saying it's public in your videos, you idiot. But they kept getting it wrong. They kept saying I had 15 million tier 2. I have 3 million infantry, range, and cavalry. 3 times 3 is 9. I don't know, man. Here are some reports if you want to see. Here's the guy that I zeroed now, who said all solo traps are weak and he did 51k damage to me. It was really weird. Some guy kept making fun of me for only having 1k. That's a big achievement for me. I fucking love that. Shout out to DBR for supporting me as well. And here is the report of his solo hit. It's pretty much full tier 4 cavalry, a counter, and it really didn't do much. But anyway, yeah. Shout out to DBR. Shout out to another guy actually who killed a lot of my cavalry for me. As you saw in the video, I don't have much cavalry left. It was this guy right here. So big thanks to him. He also had a nice message for you guys to stay safe in this strange time of, you know, the coronavirus and all that. So he's a really cool guy. Shout out to these guys in my kingdom as well. When I get these messages, I honestly love it. It makes me smile so much, man. I really do appreciate it. You might think I don't, but I really do. I also respond to all the messages you guys send me. So if you ever want to message me, feel free. I'm always responding to you guys. But that's all for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the 200 IQ trap. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the keyboard monkeys. I had to deal with them, so you guys did too. But yeah, that's all I have to say, man. Hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm trying to upload daily. And yeah, see you guys later. Stay safe, man. Love you all. Bye.